Philadelphia neighborhoods. So, talking about college nights, we like to space out the things that we do so that students like yourself can explore the different neighborhoods that we have. Philadelphia is definitely a city of neighborhoods. It's a huge city, but once you start walking around and exploring everything that it has to offer, it kind of has like a small town feel. And we really love that because one, it's easy to navigate, and two, it's easy to experience all of the cultural things that there is to do with your favorite people. So I'm going to be breaking down some of the neighborhoods that are really staples in Philadelphia and talking about how you can navigate them and some fun things to do with them while you're around. All right, Center City. Center City is in the middle of the city, and it is bounded by South Street to the south. It's bounded by the Delaware River to the east. To the north is Vine Street, and then to the west is the Schuylkill River. So all around, it has amazing things to do, but really in the center of the city, that's where so many organizations are located, so many museums, so many fun eating spots, cool restaurants, all the things that you really want to explore can happen in the city, and it's really easy to locate it through no matter what part of the city that you're in. And later on, I'll talk about how you can get to Center City and how easy it is to get to Center City from no matter what place you're in Philadelphia. But just to highlight some of the cool things that you can do about the Schuylkill River. To the west, the Schuylkill River has a really cool trail that's just really beautiful to walk or take a jog in the morning before class or before you go to your internship, things like that. College Fest, we talked about a little bit earlier. College Fest is a huge festival that we put together. Campus Philly personally puts together for over 6,000 college students to come down to Center City and have fun with one another. The museums are free that entire day. So College Fest is located in front of Dilworth Park, in front of City Hall. So it's located right as soon as you get off the train at 15th Street or City Hall. I'll talk a little bit about that later, but definitely make sure that you put College Fest on your list for things to explore in Center City. Some other things that you can do just to walk around Washington Square Park, Rittenhouse Square, they're all beautiful, definitely good places to jog. You do like workouts in if you want to grab a couple of friends and just take in the scenes of the city and really explore like the things that there are to do. Some virtual other picks that we have going on, I had mentioned the Philadelphia Orchestra, and we do a college night with them. They also have some virtual events happening online that you can catch right now during this time of us being home more so than often, but definitely make sure that you check those out and make sure that you head to these cool parks and see all the things that they have to explore and the museums that are in Philadelphia in Center City. There's so many like Rosenbach, and they have their historical collections online too that you can check out right about now. West Philadelphia is my home, so I'm really excited to talk about this one. West Philadelphia is the home of Drexel and UPenn, as well as CHOP, which is Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. It's also the home of 30th Street. So if you're coming from outside of the city, Amtrak trains and different trains come to 30th Street usually. So if you're going out of the city, you're going to go to 30th Street in West Philadelphia to get home or to get wherever you got to go. And it's also the home of so many other cool parks and gardens that you can explore. Definitely some good food options. We have White Dog Cafe, which is pictured here. It's a really good place for happy hours and for brunch. If you're looking for a cool place to hang out with your friends and just get some food. Another one of my favorites in West Philadelphia is Sabrina's. They have really good French toast. They have like halal French toast. It's so good. I highly suggest. And the original Sabrina's location is in West Philadelphia. So make sure that you check that out as well. And just to talk about some of the places that you can explore in West Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Museum, the Philadelphia Zoo is located in West Philadelphia. Who doesn't love the zoo? Definitely make sure that you check that out. The zoo is offering some cool things online right now, like the Philly Zoo at 2, which is on their Facebook Live daily. You can check those things out and see how they're keeping the animals during this time. They have like zookeepers talking about some fun facts about the animals. So that definitely would suggest doing that. We also have the Baltimore Ave Stroll, which happens a couple of times a year when on Baltimore Ave, all of the fun restaurants and shops and like consignment shops, thrift shops, they all come out and they do sales for like $1 where you can get so many things and try so many different cuisines. It's really a beautiful time, and they put on like a show and a mini concert for so many people to come out and explore. So I highly would suggest. And then we also have the Woodlands, which is actually a great place for you to just take in the scene and walk around West Philadelphia. Definitely suggest grabbing your friends or taking a bike ride. Indigo is Philly's bike share system. So definitely rent a bike all over the city, and you can bike to anywhere that you like and check out all the things that the city has to offer. The next neighborhood that we have up is South Philadelphia. So South Philadelphia is a staple. When it's nice out, I would definitely suggest just taking a stroll down South Street. This is South Street pictured here. Again, there's so many cool food places, whether it's hoagies, whether it's Italian food, whether it's tacos, just taking a stroll down South Street to explore all the things that they have, as well as more shops and consignment things that you can find on South Street. South Philly is home to the 9th Street Italian Market, which is really good for anyone who's looking to do like local food shopping, definitely like a farmer's market feel. And it's also surrounded by many restaurants like Barbacoa, which has like some really good tacos, and then different Italian food places. So definitely make sure that you just take a Saturday and go to the 9th Street Italian Market and get your local foods for you to cook for the rest of the week or however long you want to plan out. And then we also have Magic Gardens, which is located in South Philly, and it's a really cool like mosaic art gallery. It's located outside, and it has really just cool graphics and mosaic pictures and things that are just beautiful. And I highly suggest looking at taking some time to go there after the Italian market. Friends, they have some really cool events that usually happen. They're actually doing a virtual tour on their website right now, so you can definitely look at that. I talked about Barbacoa and their amazing tacos, Geno's Steak and Pat's Steak, which we had already had the beefsteak conversation before. So now you know where they're located. Make sure you check out Geno's or Pat's and tell us which is your favorite one. And yeah, let us know which one you like. Old City. So Old City is the historic district of Philadelphia. Definitely a lot of historic things going on. Alfred's Alley, which is located in this picture, is a beautiful place to just stroll, take in some historic sites, and see all the things that Old City really has to offer. Alfred's Alley is amazing. We also have the Museum of American Revolution. Shane's Confectionery is a really good place to get some really cool cakes and like some candies to try out while you're walking around. The National Constitution is located in Old City, so definitely make sure that you're checking that out. There's also the National Museum of American Jewish History. So Old City is really loaded with the historic things that you can do in the museums that you can look at. And then also Tuna Bar is there. So they have some really good do-it-yourself recipes online that you can implement at home and try at home during this time. So definitely hit up Old City. Definitely hit up South Street, West Philly, all these places, Center City. The fun really pours out of all these places. So make sure that you check all of them out and yeah, take some friends.